go. The stream is live. Dismiss that. So, E-Rocker, you were watching me when I was doing all the Arma stuff?
You need something?
It should be up. Or I'll just give you the link. No. Oh, I've got more. Oh my god, I know, but put it this way. If I change the transmission fluid filter, my transmission will seize up and die. Well, and apparently the transmission fluid and filter have never been changed on the truck ever, and it's got 182,000 miles. Yeah, I was just like, oh, they're like, oh, you know, you should probably consider about changing your transmission fluid. I'm like, why? I'm like, well, they showed it to me. I'm like, oh, is brown bad? And they said yes. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I took it in to get checked out because my ride was really loud. And it turned out that the sway bar linkage was literally gone. Like the bushings were just non-existent. And the technician, or the mechanic, was like, I asked him about the transmission fluid and everything, and he took a look. He's like, yeah, based on the fact that your gears are slipping when you try and accelerate really quickly, don't change it. And then I replaced the linkages myself, the bushings myself, with Moog bushings for that. Yeah, the sway bar was easy as hell to fix, but apparently a side effect is either a side effect of the sway bar missing the bushings, or the fact that mechanics have not been greasing the ball joints, but one of the lower ball joints is going to have to be replaced. And I'm like, I just replaced it 3 years ago. I replaced them with $400 Moog ball joints. Yes, but they have grease fittings on them, and the newer vehicles apparently have self-lubricating or something. Mechanics are no longer really looking for the grease fittings. So I'm like, to myself, I've been getting serviced by you guys for a while, and so you should, by default, be grease fittings every time I get serviced. So if you're not greasing them, when the ball joints fail, I should have to buy new ball joints. You should. No. But I've actually had to make it a point to tell them, hey, make sure you grease the ball. It's just but it's only on the passenger side that's the issue. The driver's side, no issue. It's what? Yes, this piece of shit. Like, put it this way. You mean when I got the job in IT? Yeah, I'm a security guard. Before I got a job in energetics, I was getting $12.50 an hour or something of that nature. It was okay, and then they got rid of me because I didn't sway the party line or something, or the one of the owners didn't like me or something like that. They didn't really give me a solid answer as to what. They just came up with a reason to get rid of me. They did the same thing to another friend of mine who worked there like 3 months later. So there's apparently a very high turnover rate at that company. I was working like in 2 weeks. I took home $1,000. Yeah. I don't pay any taxes because, let's see. Last year I paid I still had Army retirement, so that was, so with that plus whatever I got working. Things my taxes, my income that was reported was somewhere in the range of $13,000 for the whole year. This year, No, I graduated. Yep. I paid taxes on it. Oh, I didn't end up having to pay any because of my the income tax already covered it. Like the only to file, it didn't cost me a dime to file because I used the military thing through Intuit or whatever. Out of my pay? I don't know. Not off the top of my head, damn it. All I know is that I didn't pay anything out of pocket. What? I think so. Yeah. Yep. Damn it. Well, what I know is that
I'm an honest fighter.
I'm no longer on retirement, so I'm on VA disability. So that's not being reported on my taxes because I don't pay taxes on it. And I get $8 an hour and I work 30 hours a week. Unless I get overtime offers and everything. So I figure I'll get around, I think my income tax this year will be somewhere in the range of about $7,000 or $8,000 total income, total taxable income. So I'd have to look at my tax report or tax filing. I'll be able to tell you exactly how much
If it weren't for my riches, I'd track all you bandits across the jobs.
cause me no trouble. My chest. Thank you kindly. It has all the letters my sweet Rohini
last
wrote
year
me
the
back in
government
the
owed me $500. But the VA had come up with some bogus bullshit
You're
reason
lucky my
claiming
little
that
bagel's
they had
flaring up.
overpaid me $2,600 in 2007, but it took them fucking, let's see. It took them fucking like 7 years to bill me for it. So I think they realized, oh wait, we're getting really close to the statute of limitations. We can actually bill him for this thing. So they sent me a letter, which took them like a month for the letter to even get to me. And by the time it got to me, the month they'd give me like 30 days or something, like getting contact with them to set up a payment plan or to contest it. It took a month to get to me, so by the time it got to me, the 30 days was up, and they instantly sent it to the Department of Treasury for collections, which took my credit score from 650 down to like 520 just for that. And the Department of Treasury was like, well, we're taking the VA's word as scripture, you know, like, haha, it's laws, whatever. And I'm over here by the inn where you can sell shit. So, let's see. Sold. Yeah, okay, so. Yeah, I think so.
You need something?
Yeah. So there's that. I finished paying it off here recently because the $500 the government owed me went directly to the VA. When I requested proof of debt, the VA sent me a bill with nothing written on the bill other than what I owed. So it wasn't like, here's a bill of service or this is why. That was the only proof they showed me. I'm like, that wouldn't hold up in a court of law as proof. But
you need something.
And now they hit me for another $2,600 because they claim that they overpaid me again. This time in education stuff there, because a year and a half after I graduated, they claimed that they had only just recently changed my payment cycle date or whatever of that nature from when I was in school, from ending in May when I graduated to actually ending in the December before I graduated, and therefore they had overpaid me. And I was like, but I completed my contract, signed out the whole 9 yards, all the paperwork filed and all that crap. So you can't change the paperwork and filing and stuff and then do it retroactive. You can't do that. That's not how contracts and like complete, once you contract somebody to build a house and build the house and they complete the contract and it's the satisfaction, but you can't then go back and say, well, I actually wanted the house done 6 months earlier, or I wanted the house done 6 months earlier, so I overpaid you by 6 months, so you owe me this much money. That's not how that fucking works. So I've contested that shit again, but to make sure that they can't hit me for credit, I already set up a payment plan with the VA just in case they basically gave me the middle finger. And I told them to audit it again, and I joined the American Legion so I can take it up with them. They'll help me fight the VA. So it's just like, it's like the it's like the VA. Okay, so at one point the VA thought that I had a $50,000 paycheck job. I'm like, how can you think I have a $50K job when my tax return is only up to around $13K? Actually, they do. The VA does have access to my tax returns. but I still have to file stuff with them, so I filed again. I updated it with them, so hopefully they'll leave me the fuck alone. Like, yes, yeah. We got the sea caves. No, I've had this quest. It's the sea caves. So apparently, if I make under, I think, $15,000 a year, something like that nature, I'm not even supposed to pay for my medication. It's supposed to be free, but they've been billing me for medication. So the VA is just, it's so fucking corrupt. It's a government institution. It's some bullshit going on. Yes, they give me medical care, which is nice and all. But yeah, oh my god. It's yeah, the VA spends billions or whatever, millions or billions of dollars over engineering something or whatever, or spending so much money doing bullshit to it. It's just fuck this. And so I'm actually contemplating switching from the Jackson VA over to the Tuscaloosa VA, because apparently the Tuscaloosa VA is like a night and day difference. It's like I make $8 an hour. Yeah. Yep. I work 12-hour shifts, make $8 an hour. I don't get any benefits either. Because it's the only job I can get in the area.
I'm an honest fighter.
That's my plan. I've been government contracting agency for IT contacted me and was putting, had me submit the resume. They found me on Monster.com where I submitted a resume a little while ago, kind of thing. So they said that they had to wait until the end of the contracts. Like I was going to be hired. They were going to put me in for their position at the Columbus Air Force Base. But then the taxes came down and the Air Force put a hiring freeze in place. So they got to wait until a fiscal term or something of that nature before they can get new contracts. But if they never contact me about it again, kind of thing, I will be. No. If they don't, yeah. If they, 22. Let's see. What is it? Exactly. I have a reviving belt right now. No, I have a pairing belt. That has got 61 deflection. I also have a reviving belt that's got 61 recovery plus a defense slot. And they're both ranked 22. Oh, well, yeah. Yes. I've got a I've got Restoring Ring, level 21 with 52 lifesteal. restoring amulet that's got 65 life steal plus an offensive slot. That is rank 23. Let's see. That's alright. Just give me a second. There. It wouldn't let me just, you know. Whatever. Yep. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So let's see. Alright. Yep. So yeah. If they don't contact me by the time it gets close to my lease ending, I'll be checking again. If they don't contact. What? No, I've got it on several places, including LinkedIn and. I'm also on the job center. Job center is the one that turned me up for the security guard. Originally, they were looking. Securitas was looking for military guys or whatever, because the manager at the place that I was working, where I was getting $12.50 an hour, but I'm only working 24 hours a week, which actually equals the same amount of time, same amount of money I get now for working $8 an hour and 32 hours a week. I only essentially sit in guard and do 3 It's really not show up for work 1 extra day. Yeah. But it also means that I'm closer to being able to have hope. Being able to have the more I work, the closer I get to being able to have benefits. But yes. What do I have? Currently I have +3 smiting scale armor. It's +10 AC, +145 power, and +83 defense. The power one, because I'm smacking people around with a sword. Yeah. Not as a security guard, no. And I just added +20 +20 armor penetration. Oh, okay, yeah. I had a sword knot. I added some armor penetration to that. What else can I? Here, defense slots. Added another. Okay, so that restoring belt you gave me, they had the +61 life steal. I added a dark enchantment rank 1 to it, which gave me another plus 20 lifesteal. So, 81 lifesteal. Yep. Yeah, if they don't contact me by the time my lease is coming up for ending kind of thing, I'll be back to French camp where my folks are, and then applying. Well, they actually now have internet, but mainly so I'd move back there. I just ran up here. She's down below there. Yeah.
Magic strike!
But yeah, I'll go back to and then fly At this point, the only thing I can do is take what I can get. I would move. Yeah, I'd do that too if I could move to Jackson, but I don't want to go to Jackson because I don't want to get shot or stabbed. Jackson, Mississippi? It's like the worst. I don't know. It's pretty bad, depending on where you live, you know. Yeah. Most of my... well, yeah, most of my friends are like, oh, if you're gonna go to Jackson, you need to, like, move to Madison, so you're safe. We got a chest over here. It's from okay. The government contract idea or whatever had it actually had a couple of other positions potentially for me to take. One or two of them were in San Antonio, Texas, and the other one was in Hawaii. And they were $50,000 a year paychecks with full benefits. It's a government contract.
Smart fighter, quit
You know how
while
much
he's
the
ahead.
government pays contractors? Pay them more. Yeah, they pay you a fuck ton of money to do hardly anything. Technically, this is an administrator. But essentially, what I would be doing is I would, like, they have this real technical wording and crap on it. I actually have the job application or whatever, job posting for the Columbus Air Force Base for it. But essentially, I would be helping any soldiers log on to the computer, make sure there weren't any viruses on there. If there were any viruses, I have to report it and get permission to remove them and so on and so forth. But yeah, combined with like the role of a librarian.
The bandits must be stopped.
Good to see another nod the end of the Hexbane's death is a...
Seeking gold.
Hexbane's journals mention that getting leverage over a dwarven merchant named Melkor Goldseeker was important to the
I just
plans of
picked
Craig
up
Foultooth,
blood iron
the
armor.
leader of the Black Dagger Bandits Knolls. I'd like you to confront
Blood iron
Goldseeker
armor
at the Broken
gives
Crown
me,
Inn and find out why the bandits are interested
plus
in
10
him.
AC, plus 194 armor penetration, plus 133 defense. I'll take that, yeah. It's also a higher ranked armor. Then I got a less... Oh shit, what the fuck is this? Lesser power
bandits must be
armor
stopped.
kit? What? It is from the quest. Lesser power armor kit. So I double click this and then that. That there. Double click this. And, yeah. Oh my. Oh yeah. So my blood iron armor now
The
has
Harpers need your help.
reinforced with plus 25 power, plus it has the 10 AC, 194 armor penetration, and 133 defense. It's the defense slot, so I could add 20 defense to it, or add plus 20 lifesteal to it. Yep. I just added plus 20 lifesteal to that armor as well. So not only does it have plus 25
The
power
Harpers need your help.
plus it has plus 20 lifesteal. That's just dirty armor.
The Harpers need your help.
That's a weird mount. That's a fucking blob of jello. What's that? Oh, I mean, ideally, I would get a job in IT, sure, but yeah, I have to essentially leave the state of Mississippi to do that, but unfortunately, I have to build up some capital to be able to afford to do that too. Well, I also like the idea of moving to Georgia, partially because the gun laws there also are not egregious like they are in New York, but like they're a little more common sense, I guess. But also because my AIT base is there at Fort Gordon in Augusta. And Benning is so it would actually be kind of nice to visit my AIT base. They had a great PX there. PX, Post Exchange. Like, you want to get shit that's like no taxes added to it, go to the Post Exchange. I bought my first laptop, the Sony Vaio, at the Post Exchange in Fort Sill, Oklahoma. It was like, I'm just following the line, but I confront somebody. Oh, got it. Oh, because I gotta confront a gold seeker first. Alright, do that.
honest fighter.
Is this the secret person? Oh yeah, it's easy to find first class.
Eat well, some hard one. I don't know what you're talking about.
The Black Tiger bandits found out that I'd started some mines in the hills and that I'd found some ancient ruins in them.
Smart fighter quits while he's ahead.
Your character will only go up to rank 20 before you have to upgrade your character or your training buddy or your companion. And like, oh, you gotta pay to do that, right? Well, no. Actually, you if you wanted to, sure, you could pay cash or to get Zen or whatever, and then do that. But actually, you just do it with the diamonds. That's all. All it costs is to use the diamonds to buy the upgrade for your. Astral diamonds. Astral diamonds. I just picked up a religion kit.
Arcane fury!
Gotta build up some capital, and then I also have to make sure my truck isn't going to die on me. So, ideally, I build up some capital, and then move out of the state. Of course, it doesn't help very much that my folks now actually live in the state of Mississippi. Well, I mean, it's like, okay, so my other siblings, one's in New York and one's in California. I am the closest relative
Fear my power!
for my parents. I am also there. Well, yeah, no, I mean, the legal, I'm their legal, shit. I'd like to say guarantor, but no, damn, what is it? Where you, oh, I've got power of attorney. So, if anything were to happen, well, no, it's just like, I don't know, it's just like I guess I would need to be current with or up to date with what's going on. I guess that just makes me but they like to visit me, so it's like, I also do all their tech support. Which is Yeah, I know. That's what I do. But you know, like they have me like they come to me. Oh, we need we're looking at like getting a new television or something, and you know, it's like, oh, okay. Like, you remember that media server that I built for them? It finally started acting up, right? Like the hardware in general is fine. It's just like the some of the media files and stuff started losing sound. It's just like, okay.
That was quick. We'll be fine out here on our own.
So I mean, they said that, you know, they decided to I'm finding the caravan wagons. Found the lost caravan doohickey. Interesting. What is this? Skull. Dire warning. It's like a sonic boom, or no, it's called a feature. The guy literally like jumps really high in the air and then comes down with a resounding boom and shockwave, and yeah, looks pretty cool. Do you want to enter the Cragmire Barrow? Ooh, restoring great swords. Restoring great swords. Got a mace or something else. Okay, so as far as like replacing my truck goes, I'm aiming for like a wagon or a minivan. I'm almost 30, so I don't really give a shit what I drive, like what my driving image is. Oh, it's a minivan. That's for like someone with kids. Well, I'm almost 30, so it wouldn't, you know, like, oh, he's got kids, you know, or he's married or whatever, you know. I'm old enough to kind of fit that bracket, you know, so it's not that big of a deal. It's the thing that doesn't have the extra thing, but is the extra thing. Yeah, it's it also just so happens to
Something else?
hit mine again.
Crack foul to this.
Oh,
The Black Dagger bandits hit our caravan before we could get to the mines. We holed up here, but every runner we sent to tell Mr. Goldseeker what happened has been caught by the bandits' no blood trackers. If you can kill some of those blood trackers, we can make contact and get some supplies.
So my restoring strike
Things aren't looking too good
has a
around here.
15-foot range with a 3-foot diameter.
Bounty's been placed on the Black Dagger bandits.
It deals plus 20, so it deals up to 663 physical damage with plus 20. It's got a plus. It's rank 3, so it's plus 20% on the damage. On top of that, plus 20% heal on top of that. Let me do my feet again here.
Things aren't looking too good around here.
Yes. Okay, so let me check what I picked up here. Okay, so I already have access. So I got the Vital Greaves of Parrying. Oh yeah. Plus 470 maximum hit points, plus 63 to defense, plus
I need to get a message back to Mr.
and a
Goldseeker.
utility slot. I will equip those. Okay, now I gotta decide between the Restoring Greatsword, which has 233 damage, plus 327 power and 118 lifesteal, or the plus 3 Cruel Greatsword, which is same damage but plus 327 power and 118 critical strike. I think maybe the lifesteal.
Things aren't looking too good
It's
around
got
here.
that slot on it. It's way better than my level 19 Fanatics Greatsword. Vital Greaves. Vital Greaves of Parrying. Right now I need to put on my Vital Greaves of Parrying. Manage my channel utility slots. Plus 3.
I need to get a message back to Mr. Goldseeker.
Yeah. It's the... Oh, okay. I just kind of saw it near where I already was, so I was like, interesting. Right, offense slot plus 20, plus 20 critical.
Things aren't looking too good around here.
What do you mean? It might be locked at your current rate or whatever. Or like you've got the max. Yeah, I've got maximum power for my rank, I guess. I've got maximum recovery and maximum power for my rank. Yes. Right. Do I have an artifact? No, I don't. Right, okay. So. This guy, I can sell shit to me, so. sell some of this shit so I can pick up more stuff. I got a, no, it's a celestial bag of refining. I thought you already gave it to me. Oh, I was like, huh? Oh, that's right, I gotta send this companion off for training.
Things aren't looking too good around here.
A wise choice.
Yeah, wow, damn. Okay. Right, so tracking through blood is what I'm currently doing.
Things aren't looking too good around here.
Tracking through blood is actually like right behind this castle wall here. I literally just have to kill 5 blood trackers. What's up over here? Some big fuckers. Dealing like 975 per only because they're not actively targeting you. I know. No, it's just that, like. Yes, it's just like I've been playing, like my ranger is rank 45 and I didn't get it by generally standing in the background shooting. I know, I was doing it in such a way that I was going up. Alright, so I got that one. No, I actually gotta go back my class cannot use that. Oh, dude, my rank 45 ranger, the swords I have for them now, they look like they have miniature axes attached to the ends of them. They look so evil. They deal so much damage. I just chew through my enemies with those swords. Dusty.
That's real good news. We'll be able to get some runners back to Mr. Goldseeker and finally get some supplies. Please.
What else do I have?
We could use a little help, friend.
Oh, I got the angel head mine. There we go. Let's back up there. Before I go up there, I'm going to change my wicked strike, which damn, reaping strike. Oh, yeah.
We could use a little help, friend.
So you got the wicked strike, which is kind of shitty right now. I'll go with the reaping strike. So my sure strike, which is my main thing where I'm hitting people, does 100 up to 188 damage between 159 and 188. The one I just equipped, which is my secondary, is the reaping strike. It does 571 to 674.
Deliver Black Dagger insignia. And
But
be rewarded.
it's a power up thing that you gotta charge up and then hit them. Yes. Going to Angel Head Mine. Yeah. Here's a Hexer. 1051. I chose Breed. Here's the mines. So how's your Explorer doing?
Let's see what the world has to offer today.
Yeah, last night I knew you had a Ford Explorer. What are you driving now? Damn, you brand new vehicle, huh? What the? So it's a hybrid like son of a bitch. I'm still getting 12 and 15. And it's fully paid for. I know. Well, see, so I recently switched from State Farm to Geico, which saved my bacon by quite a bit. For the state minimum, like bare, like everything else put aside, state minimum and all that shit, you know, required crap. For my truck, State Farm was charging me $98 a month. My truck is worth less than $1,000, and I had the bare minimum coverage. Geico, on the other hand, gave me $50, and they gave me better than bare minimum. They gave me better than bare minimum, plus extra benefits, and my rent insurance, or my apartment insurance, and I threw in $10,000 for that worth of insurance. They only added $4. So 10K. I was like, oh, 10K, yeah, that's pretty good. But yeah, miners who are hiding. You can also sell shit to this guy. So I mean, yeah. You'd be surprised. Especially if you end up going against some of these spiders.
Let's see what's up.
I just told mine to dismiss and then summon them again. You hit C, go to companion tab, hit dismiss, then hit summon. That's why you can send them to training at any given time. Which actually... That might be.
I'm an honest fighter.
Right there. Yep. Yep. There he goes, he disappeared. So there's gotta be a way through there. Unless this particular part of the quest is bugged. I'm gonna leave and come back. Yep. What a name. I tried. It didn't give me any options. Unless there's some other way. Yep. If we complete this, I'll get one of the rewards will be a Slayer's Greatsword, which is level 26 Greatsword. Well, yeah, the guy should, the boss should not have disappeared. Straight up here. So we fight him. There you go. He'll be at the boss. See, I just had the Crag, what's his face, show up on my radar just for a second and it disappeared again. All the way back to the yeah, dude, there's another passage. Back at the beginning. Yeah. My summon guy is over here. Aha! I found Craig Foultooth. He's back at the entrance to this place. Buccaneers band. I'll take that. So now, can you even use it? Oh. Oh. No, you'll need it. My power is golden. I normally do the critical strike because the higher my critical strike chance, you know, because you know our crits are pretty hefty damage, so. Although for you with being a ranger, armor penetration is probably better than crit.
Thank you for rescuing me. Before you go, I need to tell you something. Crag Foultooth was visited by another one of their leaders, a man named Jareth Grimm. Crag told him about the dig, and then Grimm said he was returning to Blackdecker Keep to report. I think that's the old name of the ruins up on the hill.
Let's see. I'm over, just spoke to the chick, picked up my level 26 great sword. Run back to where we initially did battle. So I just equipped the level 26 greatsword somehow. Yeah, I'm a level 23, but I was able to equip a level 26 greatsword. I'm like, how does that even work?
Books can only
Yeah,
teach
I ran out
so
of ID
much.
scrolls. I couldn't identify something. I was like,
That
damn.
was quick. We'll be fine out. Yep, Mira and a couple. Was there something else? I nearly forgot. A woman named Zaliana came looking for you while you were in the mine.
Let's see, I gotta find a thing of identification. Something. Teleport scrolls. Protective enclave. What? Oh. Need to get the reviving helm doohickey. Yeah. I'm just it takes you right back to the campsite.
Smart fighter quits while he's ahead.
I just have to.
I need to get a message back to Mr. Goldsmith. Could use a little help, friend. use a little help, friend.
Deliver Black Dagger insignia and be rewarded.
Just a shirt and pants. Yep. Just a standard shirt.
Things aren't looking too good around here.
I get +1 defense for both. Why would you say go to the auction house? You know you can just pull up the auction from wherever you are, right?
Bounty's been placed on the Black Dagger bandits.
You just hit Alt and then hit the auction button up there. You just can't pick up whatever you buy until you go to the
Things aren't looking
mailbox.
too good around here.
So like lower body. Peasant's garb. Golden pantaloons. They're fashion pants. Cult of the Dragon garb. Am I looking for fashion pants?
We could use a little help, friend.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, hit Alt, and then in the top bar, just there's one that looks like a hammer. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I see pants now. Yeah. Yep, I found it. But then I gotta make sure
I need to
that
get a
it's
message back to Mr. Goldseeker.
up to level 23. So I can buy detailed scale trousers. Damn, son. Okay. All right. So wait. What do your pants give you? Yes. Right, so my level 20 scale trousers will give me +13 defense, +29 deflection. Yeah, I'm going to do a buyout for it's 40. It's 49.
I need to get a message back to Mr. Goldseeker.
Shirt. Scale Gamson.
Bounty's been placed on the Black Dagger bandits.
Detailed scale Gamson. Better.
Things aren't looking too good around here.
Mythic? Nothing. Wait, hang on. Not usable by me. Still nothing. Legendary. Alright, so there are epic
Deliver Black Dagger insignia and
shirts.
be rewarded.
Dear God, like 29,000 astral diamonds. 30,900 to buy
Things aren't
out.
looking too good around
Soldiers,
here.
high quality, exquisite, elemental chainmail. Dude. Okay. So, guess what this epic? Guess what this epic class shirt costs, or shirt gives you? Keep in mind it's item level 143. Requires level 70.
Things aren't looking too good around here.
It gives you gives you plus 881 maximum hit points, plus 110 armor penetration, plus 228 defense and 220 deflection. And it's a shirt.
Deliver Black Dagger insignia and be rewarded.
You normally can get quite a few astral diamonds just by completing dungeons. So if you want to do a dungeon, we can do that. Alright, so let's go find...
I need to get a message back to Mr.
Let's go
Goldseeker.
find the... let's see. That's right. I'm gonna go back to the inn because that's where you can normally find the dungeons and stuff. Yeah. I'm running through the arch. Big stone arch. What are you talking about? Yeah, it was. Besides, you have a horse. It's not like I can really leave you behind. Isn't that a little weird though?
I've seen some horror.
Okay, so this is not in the direction I want to go. This is west. Whatever.
Well met,
Long.
friend. Feel free. Zaliana told me.
Alright, completed that quest. Boom. Now I don't have that annoying trail to follow. Okay, now you can... So this should take me back to... Dungeon delving.
I've seen some horrible things.
You can get that on the auction house. Yep. Yep.
Could use a little help, friend.
There's a bounty on Black Dagger bandits.
No. No. I participated in the summer solstice one or whatever. So, you might want to check with the bounty master, because we've been killing all those Black Dagger dudes, and we pick up shit from them. You can buy, these pouches, the treasure caches, from them for 10 of their seals or whatever. And it contains one of the following: one uncommon piece of unidentified equipment, or one... Okay, so what did I get from this one?
Things aren't looking too good around here.
Yeah, got a Ooh, got a level 24 Hunter Ranger hood for you. I don't know what it is yet. I don't have any identification stuff. Nope. I ran out of identifying scrolls. Alright.
I need to get a message back to Mr. Goldseeker.
Oh, I thought you were gonna give me some scrolls and I'll give you the hood. I'll tell you how many I actually need, just because I need to identify. Oh, okay.
Bounty's been placed on the Black Dagger bandits.
Oh, hold control to split stacks.
We could use a little help, friend.
Let's see, that'll give me that, and yeah, 3 would be nice. Yep. Sweet. I picked up
Things
some
aren't
vital
looking too good
dreams
around here.
for myself. +3 smiting plate armor for a paladin or guardian fighter, and a +3 vital shield of protection for a paladin. But I can sell those, so let's see. Let me check. I have a Ring of Warding, which gives me +16 defense, +16 deflection, +20 lifesteal, and a Restoring Ring, which gives me +29 lifesteal. And then a Restoring Belt, which gives me the +61 lifesteal, +20 lifesteal.
Things aren't looking too good around here.
And then of course the Cloak of the Flag thing there, which gives me 65 and 20 armored penetration. And of course my Sword Knot, which is critical strike and armored penetration. My Greaves of Parrying, which is +470 maximum hit points, +63 defense, +35 deflection, and +40 movement.
Things aren't looking too good around here.
+388 power with my greatsword. What's the rank on the ring? Sure. I can replace my restoring ring. Do you want a ring that gives you lifesteal? Shit.
Things aren't looking too good around here.
+29. Well, okay. Well, I mean, like, I'm gonna give you something in trade anyway, so.
Deliver Black Dagger insignia and be rewarded.
No. No. Unfortunately, I can't give it to you because it's bound to me, so. I'll send you. Yeah, I wish.
I need to get a message back to Mr. Goldseeker.
Free grog for bounty hunters.
Of course, so I can't use the Buccaneers band yet, but whatever. Just like I can't use this reviving helm yet either, so. Personally, I don't understand how helmet gives me plus 104 critical strike, but whatever. Magic, yeah. Wearing a helmet, so it's automatically gonna give me all this critical strike damage. What the? I guess. Alright, so mines. Shit. Guess just. The plant life that sucks life out of people. I always like that one there. Like, oh yeah, you rank it all the way up and you hit the ground and you just start fucking people over with it. Here's another helmet. Probably. Here we go. Yeah, I know. I actually should. Like, I bought an extra mount with my other characters, so I should just send them back up here. You know, you can just go inside this tavern here. On the bulletin board is where
Let's see what the world has to offer today. I'm an honest fighter.
Right here. Right here. Right by the door. Okay, tired of being the hero? Couple of them. Yeah. I'm trying to remember how much it gives you. Yeah. These are considered dungeons. They're custom dungeons. Some of these things. Yeah, but those things are just, like, you want one of the ones that's going to be, like, so, let's see, like, Lands of Mirren Tusk. Dungeons of Mirren Tusk. Probably 1147 for you. Alright. Yeah, like, dude, the Lands of Mirren Tusk dungeons are like average duration 163 minutes. Yeah, but I mean, like, we're talking, combat was better in this one, still a bit easy. Story was okay, but it's getting a bit convoluted, really exposition heavy. Some people are saying it's not hard. Whispers from the Void. Interesting and confusing, just confusing enough to make you want to see it through. Interesting. Average duration is 28 minutes. Okay. Alright. Raven Loft. 71 minutes. You're familiar with it? I probably should. Oh. Quartet. 39 minutes. Love the upside down in this. Solo play is good for a cleric too. Ending can be a bit challenging for a solo cleric if you ask for backup. Great foundry for anyone with no glitches. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They used to be able. They used to tell you how much you would actually receive from it or something. But I don't know anymore. The Black Pearl? Dude. The Black... Really? This one just says, this one says Spelljammer Quest. This is 2 of 4 of the Spelljammer campaign. The Drake has arrived at the Sphere Wall and is about to cross into the Phlogiston. The Lost Central. There's the Lost Sensual, Act 2 or whatever. Sir Lucan remains disappeared, but the portals to Feywood are now open. It's your duty to find the Lost Seneschal in these magical woods. It's, oh, the Lost Seneschal is an old D&D 1989 adventure. Version 1.5.1 or something. Interesting. Yeah, once we get to a certain, once you get to a certain rank, you can create your own dungeons and stuff. So if you wanted to recreate something from an older D&D, like an older D&D adventure, you can. An acolyte of Kellumbor. Yeah, he's down here doing rites over some dead bodies. Yeah, I just That's weird. A little bit. See, I was doing pretty good in Neverwinter Nights too, except for I got to a certain point and the game just crashed and I lost my save and I said, fuck it. Yeah, it was so bad. I was like, ah, fuck this. I'm not starting all over again.
Let's see what's out there.
Ooh. That sounds... yeesh.
Always moving forward.
Yeah. Huh. Alright, so I am back at the main, I'm at the Protector's Enclave. check for something. Oh, this person? Oh, dungeon chest.
Dungeon chests hold the most. So, let's advise on.
Saturday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sunday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday night, 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Tuesday morning. And the rest of the time I'm free. Theoretically, I could actually play this at work over my 3G connection. Which reminds me, before I go to sleep, I need to flash my cell phone back to the stock ROM, because the ROM that I have running on right now is cyanogen mod, but it registers as a Sprint phone instead of a C-Spire phone, and so my reception is really shitty, and it drops my network all the fucking time. It's connected, but it was a ROM that was specified for C-Spire phones. But my C-Spire phone is also a Sprint phone. That's the same model and everything, so it's like one of those ones where, hey, yeah, this is technically a Sprint thing there, but it works for C-Spire. Like, it works. It's just that my signal should be much better, but it's not. But my battery life is much better, so it's just weird. But I'm like, fuck it, I should just go back to the original.